What's happening, people? Oh, I'd like to welcome y'all to the first episode of Marvel TV Talk. Decided, hey, it's gonna be everything falls under one take reviews, but this is gonna be talking Marvel TV, the week's episodes and things like that. You might get multiple of these a week, maybe get one or two of these a week. So this is episode 1 of Marvel TV Talk, and this will cover the Gifted episode 4 and Marvel's Inhumans episode 4. And this is probably gonna be why I cover the Punisher. This you're getting everything here, okay? You're getting it all here, so I can talk multiple shows instead of just give you guys single videos for everything. So let's dive right into it. We're gonna dive into it first with we're gonna dive into Marvel's Inhumans first. And if you guys follow me on Snapchat, I was pretty much like, yo, please just let this be a good episode, because those 42 minutes of my life, I don't get back. So if the episode's bad, that's just time in my life that I can't get back. And so I was a minute and 37 seconds into this episode. We had the stuff going on with Karnak and the girl, so I was at that moment, I was just ready to, like, you know what? I'm going to get that minute and 37 seconds of my life back, but maybe I can stop watching right now. But I continue watching, and I'm happy I did, because everybody's back together. Karnak, Gorgon, Medusa, Black Bolt, everybody's back together. The science lady, they're all back together. And that, to me, and there are people up in Adeland who are about to have a revolt against Maximus. So we have all of this going on. But the sad thing about it, this is at the very end of the episode. So there's some stuff you have to get through just to get to that. But it made me kind of look forward to the next episode and kind of see what's about to happen with everybody. I still think a lot of characters suck. That's just how I feel. We got to see, damn it, what is her name? The girl with the bumblebee hair, with Lockjaw, and the guy she's with. He's a real free. Shit, I'm trying so bad. I'll be trying so bad with this, but you have to just try to kind of fake it. You have to kind of fake it with this show, but at the same time, it wasn't as bad. Oh my god. Okay, Karnak did a couple cool things. He cut a bullet. Didn't know he can do that. Did not know he could do that. I guess after he got some ass, I guess his powers are working. I guess all he needed was a little ass, Maybe he could have took an aspirin. His head would stop hurting. I guess he never thought of that. But his powers are kind of weird, because they act as though they don't know nothing about humans, and I just honestly don't believe that's true. They honestly act like everything that they're doing is a surprise, but in other times they know exactly what's going on. That's kind of the thing with me. I'm kind of confused. Do you know what this is, or do you not know? Because we had the little conversation between the bumblebee haired girl. I don't think I can't think of a fucking name, but the guy on the beach was like, I don't think we ever saw from humans was like war and stuff. So they never showed y'all anything. They never showed y'all any sitcoms or anything like that. Only footage y'all getting is of people having war. Like, what the fuck? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And then also, I'm sorry, Gorgon's character is fucking trash to me, bro. I don't really care for him at all. Karnak's character, the little connection between him and the girl, I feel like that I just threw in there. I don't believe that for a fucking second. Maximus, please, Game of Thrones, do me a favor and resurrect Ramsay from the dead and let him be a White Walker or something. Because after this, I'm about sick of this motherfucker now. I hated him. I hated him in Game of Thrones. Not because he was bad, because he was evil. But it's to the point now where I feel sorry for him that he has to deal with this shit. Okay? But, like I said, I don't think this was the worst episode. I feel like this episode set up the next episode pretty well, and I think I'm gonna actually care about the next episode. Also, we got to see like a lot of the things between Black Bolt and some of the other people from Elderland. The girl that excuse me, you guys. I always have something in my every video. Man, I get tired of it. But like we get to see like what she wanted to be a healer, but she was they made her be a tracker just because the Terrigenesis give you an ability. You have to do exactly what that ability, I guess, best suits you to do. They don't have the right to be whatever they want to be, and that's why I think that's the true problem. And why? Because I was actually, I'm like, damn, Black Bolt never really ain't shit. Medusa an asshole, and she's like rude as fuck. I really don't like her, to be honest. I hope she, you know what I'm saying, get shot or something. Like that character, okay? I'm like, hope a character get shot. Like, damn, Medusa's not. Why do I care about her? She fucking mean as hell. Black Bolt, he doesn't say anything. He just, you know, like, fuck. Can somebody, like, disable his power so I can hear him talk? Because those face expressions be killing me. Also, did anybody else notice the guy running? The guy that was with Black Bolt that has, like, the magma hands? Did anybody else notice how he was running? Let's go. So, yeah, that's what we got for episode. I think that was episode 4. I want to say episode 4 or 5. I have the right in the description. Yeah. But let's get into the gifted episode 4, which was fucking dog. I'm about 30 minutes in. I'm about 22 minutes or something into this episode. I'm thinking, fuck, it's finna go off. I didn't look at the time. I'm thinking like, damn. This episode finna go off. We're gonna have to wait next week to see. I looked down, I'm like, oh, I still got like 20 minutes left in this episode. Shit crazy. First of all, the shit, the stuff between Reed Strucker and Polaris in those cells, into where she was starting telling him like, hey, I know you. And I think they did this so good because it's not like she would just be like, okay, you know Marcos now I'm finna be friends with you. No, motherfucker, you finna prosecute me. You tried to use my baby against me. And you think I'm cool with this? You think about all the people. There was a little boy who wanted to go to prison because you had just sent his mother to prison. And all the other hundreds of music you prosecuted. Like, it made it sound like, no, I'm not, just because I'm feeling bad and I'm down in a place, and just because you know some stuff that's going on outside, I'm still not siding with you because I don't forgive you for that shit because the stuff you done was wrong. And now that you're in a situation in which you feel like one of us, you think it's okay. You think you understand. Hell no. That was some good shit, okay? I like this episode from front to back. The stuff that where they had Marcos dealing with the cartel and the girl Carmen, and the fact that, I knew from that moment, she said, when he said, where your dad at? And she's like, he's not here anymore. I'm like, oh yeah, she's the one over it. You got to go through her, and you left her in the middle of the night for the girl. You trying to get some information to go save? I said, bruh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Then you got the stuff going on with Blink. Oh my God, this is getting on my nerves. The stuff going on with Blink. Speaking of Blink, I can't stop Blink. The stuff going on with her, and the fact that she keep every time nighttime coming around, she keep thinking about the stuff that what's her name put in her head that she's thinking that really happened between her and John. So that's fucking with her. She don't want to just come out and say it. He knows what's going on, but he hasn't told her just yet because she may want to give up. And all the other people, because you really have to think about it. When they was just like, we have to break them out. And you really have to think about it. You like, we've did this before. 6 people died. So do we really want to put ourselves in that situation again? I know we care about them just as much as y'all do, but do we really want to put ourselves in a situation until we're all could be put at risk and have to you know could possibly die? Like we don't know if we sure want to take that risk. And the fact that everybody didn't go with it, and it wasn't just like everybody like, oh yeah, I do. Even after the speech, it's like, I don't know if I'm ready to take that chance. Like, they is doing the gifted perfectly in my opinion. It's like it's really like some of the best shit on TV right now, hands down. Like some of the best shit on TV. And then the stuff with Andy, because to me, a whole time Andy has been like a liability. His anger and his little attitude, his little punk ass attitudes be getting on my nerve. But I'm thinking, and Lauren used that and went with a training with him and stuff, and the way they learn how to cope their powers and use them together really works for me. And their mother, the whole thing, she really doesn't want her kids to be involved in it, but she also understands she might have to. Like I'm talking about. It hit beat for beat for me from the very start of this damn episode to the very end. It was laid out perfectly. Okay. I like the stuff that they did. Now, I think was the best part of this episode for me would have to be Pulse, and that nobody. If we saw the back, we saw we saw like the 2 years ago, the flashback in the beginning of Pulse, but we didn't know he could cancel our immune ability, and we didn't know he was gonna be back working with them. That shit was like because I'm wondering, like, man, what the fuck is wrong with their powers? I'm sorry, I'm not the person who catches shit like that. I'm not, okay? I'm not. Right over my head. But we see him, he's canceling everybody's powers, especially the dude who turned invisible. He got fucked. He just all like, oh shit, y'all can see me. That's literally what he's like, oh shit, y'all can see me? What the? I'm in trouble. I ain't think he got shot, but like that's what it was, and like they couldn't do nothing. Everybody was pretty much like at that point, and then oh my god, when Polaris took the fucking what's the name out of Reed out, shit, I bit my tongue. Oh fuck, that hurt too. When she took the needles and shit out of his knee, I said, oh my. They is killing this shit. God, they killed that episode. Front to back. Okay? That's probably my favorite episode to get because they killed that shit front to back. Okay, people? It came together perfectly. Okay? Okay. I'm enjoying this. Okay. I guess hey, they know, hey, Marvel, the Inhumans ain't doing too good. We need to get to the land. And they hit that episode was a home run, definitely for me. Really, really enjoyed it. Like I said, I don't think it was anything in that episode I didn't like or didn't like the way it went down, because I felt like they got the character moments perfectly, the dialogue between the characters, the conflict, like the stuff with Marcos and the cartel. He has to deal with them now. Whenever they call upon him just because he had to do this one favor, it's so deep, and that shit can play a big role down the line. It can be fucking 2 seasons later, and they can bring that shit up. Hey, remember we did this for you? We need you to come do something for us. It's so much now. I think they're doing a great job. You guys let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel for more Marvel TV talk. This probably be the place I cover my Punisher review. We're gonna watch the Punisher same. I'm going to see Justice League the 16th. Punisher probably be on Netflix like 12:01. I will watch the show. I'm binging it straight through, and I'll probably have my review up probably about then on the 17th around like 3 or 4 o'clock. Because like I said, I'm binging the shit out of it when it comes out. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll catch up with you later.